field. First, let us see what are the aggregate functions we have. Now I'm going for import. Select count from account. Select count from account. When you execute a query, number of records that is going to return you. How many records you got here? Is it giving a records? No, it's only giving count of number of records. So what is the count? Count will give you this aggregate function, which will give you how many records are written by the SQL query. It will give you how many records are written by the SQL query. When you write a SQL query, how many records we receive, that is given by SQL query. Select count from account. How many records are written by the SQL query, that is given by count. So if you want to go for a count, you are going to get reason count from reason. Select count from any assumption. When you write this, number of records that are written by the SQL query will be given. Suppose I wrote here. So, how many records are written by the SQL query? How many records are written by the SQL query? When you run the SQL query, it gives the count of number of records written by the SQL query. So, count is going to return you what? Integer. It's going to return you integer. What is that integer? The count of number of records written by the SQL query. Count of number of records written by the SQL query. Are you clear about this? Okay. Now, we are giving. If I use any other sum, that's all. Now, if I use sum of field, max of field, min of field, average of field. Now, these are going to give you what? Aggregate result, summarized value. They are going to give you summarized value. Summarized value of a given field, max of a given field, min of a given field, average of a given field. Whenever we use the following functions in the SQL query, whenever we use the following functions in the SQL query, whenever we are going to use the following functions in the SQL query, they are going to give you aggregate result. What type of result they are going to get? Aggregate result equal to select sum of so what type of result we are going to get? What type of result we are going to get? What type of result? Aggregate result. SQL query generally give you what? List of record, whereas SQL query with aggregate function will give you list of what is going to give you aggregate result. Why? All records summed up only one value. All records average one value. All records minimum one value. It's the aggregate result. Right. So let me give you an example of it. Select sum of thank you. What happened? Here we go to the value. Sum of value, min of value, average. Leave it. Why? When you say leave it 3, all the records are zero values because if so many W records are created away. So what was this? Now what is the work here? You are not observing the error. What is coming? What is the error? Non-grouped query that uses overall aggregate function cannot use non-grouped. They are not grouped. If you don't use group, you are not supposed to use. You are not. If you are not grouped, you are not supposed to use it. This is what I'm trying to convey. So it is another. What is the error that you are getting? Because when you are using aggregate functions, you are not supposed to use limit. When you are not using group by, let us say offset. So are you getting here and here? Offset 5, offset 20. And what is that? Non-grouped query that uses overall aggregate function cannot use offset. Right. Are you clear about the format? Are you clear about the format? Okay. Next we are trying to take. So what the sample code is giving you? Aggregate result. The complete result will be only one. Now the problem is, if it is a sample query, I'll get a list of S object, I'll get a for loop and read the value. How to read the value from here? Now when it says sum of annual revenue, how do you refer to this field? If it is a name, I'll say A dot name. If it is an amount, A dot amount. If it is salary, A dot salary. But it's not a field. It's a value. So how to refer to this value? How to refer to this value? Let us see this. Suppose you select sum of amount from sum of amount, min of amount, max of amount from now. You give the query good. But how to refer to this value? If you want to refer to this value, you are supposed to use alias name. You are supposed to use alias name. I told. This value is referred to the name called sum of amount total, min of amount, min value, max of amount, max. So this is how we get. Now how to read the data now? How to read the data? Now look at the format. I am taking few variables here. Public. Min value, max value, total. You have received min value, max value, total. So how will you refer to it? If you want to refer, look at the format. Min value. Now, whatever the value we got in this aggregate result, That is in the form of object. It is the form of object, neutral format. We need to typecast that into original format. When it is giving the data, it is giving the data in the form of object. What you are supposed to do? Typecast the data from object to the decimal format and use. We are getting the data in the form of object. What you are supposed to do? Typecast the data from object to your decimal and use it. Typecast the data from object to decimal and use it. How are we getting? Decimal. Result dot get off. What is the alias name I gave? So result dot get off total. Result dot get off total. Result dot get off total. Then we are going to give next one. Bill value. How we are getting the bill value? Result dot get off. This is how we work it. What was that? Retrieving the data. Total bill value. Why are you doing this decimal? Because the data is coming in the form of object which you are supposed to typecast. We are getting the data in the form of object which you are supposed to typecast. We are getting the data in the form of object which you are supposed to typecast. This is what I am displaying the total bill value. Where does it display the value? Availability of this. This is how we are getting them. Minimum value, maximum value, total. I hope you are clear. So aggregated function will give you result in the form of aggregate function will give you result in the form of aggregate result. All the aggregate functions, whatever we wrote in the sample query, they are going to give you result in the form of aggregate result. Then we are supposed to write alias names to refer to the data. We are supposed to write alias name. If you don't use alias name, there is another format, expression of 0, expression of 1. But this is a suitable format, best option what we have. There are one more format, but it's not a good way to implement it. This is a better way of, or easy way of implementing. Are you getting my point? Are you clear? Now the problem is, I got 100 records, all the 100 records come, all the 100 records, all the 100 records average we got. I don't want all the 100 records at a time. I want to group them according to the industry. Industry wise, total value, okay, industry banking, total value, average value, minimum value. Industry energy, maximum value, minimum value, average value. So what do you want? You want to group them and get the values as per the group. Now we are getting an overall sum. We are getting overall sum, overall average, overall max. I don't want the overall, I want a group wise sum, min, max, average. Then we are going to use what? Sample query with the aggregate functions with group by class. Then let me give you how to implement the group by class. Okay. If you group, right now we are taking entire result as one set. So we got only one aggregate result. When you group, every group will get one aggregate result. Industry, banking, one aggregate result. Energy, one aggregate result. Okay, industry equal to some pharma, one. So when you group, every group will get one aggregate result. So what type of value we are going to get? Staff. Right. Now look at the This is the general way of creating a reporting cost. Reports will be created generally in this form. Of the wrapper. Total. Total average. Complete. Result. Select. Result. Select. What is the value of sum of total. Group by industry. By group by industry. Select the sum of amount, the max of amount, the min of amount, average from opportunity group by industry. Once you got this, I was supposed to pay. What I'm going to do was of which is equal to new stock. New stock of the number. Of is equal to new stock of the number. Now I'm going to take the sum one by one. Two by industry. Sorry, there is no thing called industry. Now we are trying to take one by one record. It's a list of aggregate results. So how do you take aggregate result RS, aggregate result RS, then you go get aggregate result RS result. So what we are doing was aggregate result RS result. Then I'm going to take one by one record. How you take one by one record? RS is my aggregate result. List of aggregate result. RS is my aggregate result. So I'm going to take of the wrapper. OP dot. Then what is the amount we got? Total equal to decimal. So let's not get down. Min dot. The average is equal to. Am I right? What is it? One by one record I have taken. Bit of. The value I gave was total. Next. Come again. If you are very alert. Now what we give? Max we give. And we give. Then average. So it is what? List of aggregate result. One aggregate result I have taken. That aggregate result get the total max min average of what? Stage. I also want to get the stage name. So what do you do? I was supposed to give public. What we got here? What we got? Equal to what we got is equal to for the format string or let's dot get off. So what I'm doing? One record of the wrapper, one record of the wrapper, of the wrapper. One record, one of the wrapper. The of the wrapper, what are you getting? Aggregate result, RS result. Did I give OP anywhere else? No is missing. Okay. Octave wrapper. Then in the octave wrapper we have stage name, total, max, min, average. So whatever the sample query I wrote, from the sample query we are getting average, min, max. But is it a single record or group of record? Group of list. Okay, list of aggregate result. Why are you getting list of aggregate result? Why are you getting list of aggregate result? The first example you got only one aggregate result. Now why are you getting group of? Why are you getting list of aggregate result? Because we divide the records into different groups. Group wise we are finding aggregate result. So every group will have one aggregate result. Are you clear? Every group will have one aggregate result. Right, boss? Now we got this format. Now go back. Now you are supposed to display VF page. In the VF page, I am going to display this data. So how you display the data in VF page? This is a very common example, right? In the VF page, display group of records is a common example. How do you display the data? Apex block, apex page block table, value equal to stage name. So we have a dot with value. Now what we got here? Letter value stage name. This is how we get review. Now we got the data. Now why you are not getting any records here? Why you are not getting? You created a record, but did you add this record to the list? No. So what you have done? Okay, this dot add. What you are doing? By every aggregate result, you are getting one wrapper class. By every aggregate result, you created one wrapper class. Then you are displaying the data. Stage name, prospecting, total, min, max, average. Like this we got. Now, can we generate this page in the form of Excel? Can we generate the page in the form of Excel? How do you generate? Content type, VNT, MS. report is generated. Now, you have created a report, programmatically you have created a report. Now this is what? Summary report, right? What was this called? Summary report. With the summary report, we are getting a data based on stage name. We are getting the values based on a stage name. So, we are getting what? It's the aggregate result. What was this? Aggregate result. It's the aggregate result. It's an aggregate result. Are you getting the point here? It's an aggregate result. Because I use a standard component called page block table, we are getting this. I can remove a page block table and use a repeat so that the block will not happen. Okay. So if you want to create any custom reports, the format is what? Aggregate operation. What is the use of this aggregate? To get the summaries. When do you use the summaries? To create some custom reports. You want to create some custom analysis on the data, then I'm going to use an aggregate function. When you want to create a custom report, then we will be using these aggregate functions. Are you getting my point? Basically, aggregate functions are used to perform summarized operation. If you want to perform any summaries on the data, we will go for aggregate operation. What are the aggregate operations we have? Integer. So first count will give you integer. Then we have sum of given value, min of given value, given field, max of given field. If you want to take all the set as single, we will get aggregate result. No mass, I want to use a group by. For every group, we are going to get one aggregate result. While you are getting the data, it will come in the form of object, which you are supposed to typecast and use it. You will get in the form of object, which you are supposed to typecast and use it. Which you are supposed to typecast and use it. Are you getting the point? Which you are supposed to typecast and use it. Okay. Now, when you are going for this, look at that. Now, small extensions are there. Let me finish up. Now, I am trying to write a field. Opportunity name. Save it. It will throw error message. Why error? Any field you are trying to query in the subtle query with aggregate function, whenever you are using a group by class, the field should be a part of aggregate function or group by function. Now, I told name. Am I using the name in aggregate functions here? Sum or max or min? No, I am not using. Am I using this name within the group by? So that's the reason we are getting error message. Any field you are trying to query, the field should be either a part of aggregate function or group by. Any field you want to query, the field should be either a part of aggregate function or group by. Then only we can query. Otherwise, it will throw an error message. I hope you are clear. People are clear about this format. Any further queries from your end? So everyone has got the idea of this aggregate function? So tell me. Aggregate result is one of the. See, when you are writing the Apex program, nothing is an object. Everything is a class. When you are using a code, also a code. Every S object will have equivalent Apex class. Nothing is an object, everything is a class. Everything that you write in the Apex is a class. Even if you are using account is also a predefined class created resembling the account object. Okay, there is a contact object. Any S object, anything you are writing, when you say account ACC, account is a replica of account object. Everything Apex class, everything is a class. Everything is a class. But the account is referring to object. What all the fields are there in the class? With that fields they created an Apex class called account. What all the fields are there in contact? With the same fields they created an Apex class called contact. Where the fields have become variables in the class. So they create everything that we use here is a class. That is a predefined Apex class. Predefined is what? What is the meaning of predefined? System has defined it. That's why it's called predefined. But after who is defining? You are defined. When I use a word called predefined, system defined. Did you create a code class? Did you create a contact class? Who defined those? Then what you call them as? They're called as predefined. Predefined by what? System. When you define, user defined. When it's a predefined, they are already created by Salesforce. So what about this now? Aggregate result is predefined by the aggregate result is what? Predefined by the Salesforce. All clear? Right, boss? Any other query? Clear? Clear for everyone? Aggregate functions. What are these aggregate functions? These are used to summarize the values written by the what are functions? What are the functions we have? Children, count of, number of records done by the sum. What are you going to get? Integer count equal to select count from account. Yes. Right. Similarly, we have next one. Sum of, which is sum of field. What is the purpose of this? Then write value of the given field, value of the given field from the query. Then the query result. How you write it? Aggregate result. Maximum value of example. How you write it? Compound and give operator. Then max. Example. This is always giving min max. Right. So on. Similarly, we have max average. Next one. aggregate result is a restore. So how you get the data? If you want to read the data, if you want to read the data, you're supposed to give the value like this. If you want to read the data, how you are supposed to give? Aggregate result equal to select sum of most. So what you are going to get was decimal result of 0, get off. Now what was this? There is no alias name. So how will you write expression of 0. Expression of 0. What's the expression? This all. No boss, I don't want to have this expression zeros, ones, to this. Then I can go with new alias names, get it out. Expression. How we are going to give? We are going to give aggregate. Then select more. This one. This one. Will not get off. It will be easy for you to understand what you are trying to fetch. Right, boss? Then, if you are using a group by class, you can use group by class. We get list of, we get list of aggregate result. Next one, the fields which we are querying should be either a part of group by class or aggregate function. I hope you are clear. I hope you are clear. Right, boss? I hope you are clear with this part. Right? Any further queries? Any further queries on this? This is how we wrote the sample query. So what we got here? Stage name. I wrote aggregate functions with the sum, max, min, average. We are getting the data. This is the form of aggregate function. It is the form of aggregate function. Are you clear about the format? Clear? Any further queries? Right, boss? So sample queries will give you list of S object, but if I write a sample query with aggregate function, they will give you aggregate result. If you are using group by class, they will give you list of aggregate function. I hope I am clear, right? Any other queries from here? Follow. You can access the theory from your Salesforce account. Right. Now let us apply some more things which are about applying a dynamic software. What is the dynamic software? We just done it one simple example, so let me expand it. Before I go for dynamic sample query, we are supposed to understand one query form. Listen to the query form. Generally, I was supposed to give where name equal to this is what I want to get. Where name equal to single quote Satish. Now I want to form this like a string query. How do you form it? Where 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 say where name. So what I give where name equal. Whatever I wrote within the single quote that will be printed, right? So what the output we are going to get? Where output what we are going to get is where name equal. Now you are supposed to get what? Single quote. You are supposed to get single quote. If you want to print a single quote, what I was supposed to give? Query equal to query plus slash single quote. What I am doing? Slash single quote. Within the single quote, what is the value we have? Slash single quote. Now what is the value we are going to get? Where name equal to slash single quote is only prints what? Then I am giving a query equal to query plus. Then what we are going to get was where name equal to single quote. Already single quote is there. Sufficient. Then again I am giving query equal to query plus single quote slash single quote. When I say slash single quote, it prints a single quote. What is the format now? Where name equal to this is how we are getting. Are you getting the format? Again I will create one more time. This is what I do. Now what are you doing? Where I'm going to use string equal to where I wrote where name equal to. If I write it like this, what is the value we are getting? Box. Where name equal to query equal to query plus slash single quote. Present slash single quote. What you are supposed to give? Slash single quote ID. Now tell me what is the value that you will get? Already single quote is there, right? Where name equal to single quote. That's all. This is the start of the single quote, end of the single quote. It is added. If you want a single quote after the name, query equal to query plus slash single quote and where name equal to which single quote, because again slash single quote and of the industry, what you are supposed to do? Slash single quote. So use slash single quote. Replace what are you getting? That is the slash single quote. So what is the output here? Where equal to each and now understand this and write. Don't copy paste it. Take one by one and keep explaining that. Understand and write it. Understand and write it. Don't copy paste it. Understand and write it. Understand the format and write it. Understand the understand. Somebody has a pen to you. Understand it and write it. Understand the format and write it. Whatever the query I found, understand and write it. Understand and write it. We are going to take examples on it. We are going to take examples on it. We are going to take examples on it. Understand and write it. Right, boss. You have done this. Now let me create one more string. Make it fast. Slash single quote. This is opening of a string. Opening of a string. This is closing of a string. This is a opening. This is a closing. Whatever slash single quote we are writing here, this is a symbol. When it says slash single quote, it will print the symbol called single quote. It will print the symbol called single quote. This is to indicate start. This is to indicate end. Start of the string, end of the string. What do you want to print? I want to print this value. Slash single quote I want to print. Slash single quote means single quote will be printed. Right, boss? Clear? Let us do one more example. Now, every one of you form this example. The query should be select. Now form this query from this query string. Form the query using a string. Form this query using a string. Form the query using a string. Right, boss? Let me give you. Now one for me. String query select name comma industry. Everything equal to slash single quote. So we can make it's one query, right? So we can give query equal to query plus dot slash. It will make it. You can split it into multiple, but straight away I give. Or a clear code is formed. Now similarly form the other query. Select last name. Contact where read source. Now form this. Form this. Make an attempt of writing this box. All the queries will be dynamic queries. Make an attempt if you want. Right. So let us see the format. So how you write the query? Query equal to select last name, name, home, where lead source, where lead source equal to slash single quote plus plus right. So to make it understandable, I'm writing it here. Query equal to query plus. So after that again we require single quote, right? Slash single quote close. Then query equal to query plus. You can write in a single line. If you are comfortable, you can write in a single line. Okay. And type equals to slash single quote plus this is how it is. Right, boss? Now, why we are using this? The reason for this is why we are going for this. Why are we going for this? Let us understand why we are going for this. Now, I want to write a sample code here. Look at the format, everyone. This is my requirement. This is my requirement. Where I have name, industry. I have a name and I have industry. Now, these are both optional fields. You may enter, may not enter. You may enter the data, you may not enter the data. Now I give sub. Now tell me name industry search. When I click on the name, if you enter the name, the query is where name equal to. But are you sure that you are going to enter the name? No. If you enter the industry, where industry equal to. If you enter both of them, name equal to, industry equal to. If you don't enter anything, no where condition. So what was this? The query has to be formed. Query has to be formed based on the values what you enter. If you don't enter any data, no where query. If you enter only name, only where name equal to. If you enter industry, where industry equal to. If you enter both of them, where name equal to, industry equal to. Are you getting my point? So here, the query should be dynamic based on the values what you enter. Query should be formed dynamically based on the data what you entered. The query should be formed dynamically based on the data what you entered. That's the reason the query should be formed dynamically based on the data what you entered. That's the reason I'm going for query string. So look at that example, everyone. So practice more of dynamic sample queries rather than static queries. Static queries will not be giving a good result. Okay, in real time, complexity will be with your dynamic sample queries. What is our number? Sample query somewhere lost it. What was that? Okay. Now we are giving public string public string. Requirement is clear. Everyone knows the requirement. Now what I'm doing? If first string query select name industry. Till here it's everything is clear. Here the query is fixed. Every time we write the same query. Now what we have? Now I'm taking. If account is entered or not, do you know account is entered or not? Do you know industry is account or not? Industry equal to industry not equal to blank and industry not equal to null and rating not equal to blank and rating not equal to null. What does it mean? Both the values are industry is not blank and null, rating is not blank and null. Both the values are entered. If both the values are entered, query equal to query plus where. So what we have where industry equal to slash single quote plus and where rating equal to what happened? Where industry equal to single quote plus industry value single quote close and rating equal to single quote rating value followed by no, both the values are not entered. Only one value is entered. Only industry value is entered. No, only rating is entered. So your query should be formed. It's not a fixed query. If it is a fixed query, we rate straight away. But it's not a fixed query. It's not a fixed query. Give the space. Otherwise, both will come together. Where now, are you sure about which query is going to run? Depends upon the user interaction. Depends upon the values what user has entered. The corresponding query will be executed. The corresponding query will be executed. Query equal to query plus. Depends upon the values what you enter. If you don't enter any data, first query. If both the values are not equal to null, this query. If industry is not equal to null, this value. If only rating is not equal to null, this value. Here else. This is how we got it. I hope you are clear. So dynamically query will be formed. So how do you run the sample query? How do you run the dynamic query? Records equal to database dot. If you are forming a query string and execute, we are going to give database dot query. We are going to give database dot query. That's how we form the query. So is it a single query? Depends upon the context. Corresponding query will be formed. That will be executed. Now let me give you DF page. Sample query hard copy is given to you. Right, given. If you are not sure about which material is that, see material में folder बढ़ता है home आना चाहिए ये वाली रोटी देखिए वो home right sample query then we have effects in block section item value equal to input text value equal to then we have for the next one we have value equal to action equal to. This is general page with the page block section. Why did we take page with page block section? Because I am trying to take two components. Then you are supposed to get some data. What is the data? This node equal to block equal value equal to. We are getting some account records. Industry. Some data we get. But initially, this page block should not be displayed. Initially, page block should not be displayed. Page block should be displayed only when there is a data. Rendered only when suppose Q, re-render Q. Was other bug we have? So was that apex column, A dot line number, line number 7. Go for a page, I will pretty. This raw data. I want the button to be only on. Your requirement top or bottom. Location. Energy. What happened? No such time of call industry. Go back. Industry. Line number 6. Industry. Go back. Energy. You got the general queue. Rating. I have not given both the values. Right, boss? So we are forming the query as per the requirement. Forming the query as per the requirement. I hope you are clear. Clear for everyone? So what was this called? Dynamic sample query. You have to practice more queries in this format because this is a complex scenario. The sample query is what is the maximum complexity you can form is forming the dynamic sample query or parent to child relation. If you practice these two things, you can make any complex queries. The complexities of this will be forming a dynamic sample query or parent to child to parent. If you are able to do this, practice more number of queries, you will be able to form it. Rest of the things is straight away format. So practice more of dynamic sample query. So practice more complex. Practice more complex examples. I hope I am clear. Everyone is clear for everyone? Clear for everyone?